Shalom, Israel. It's your brother New Breed coming through with another live stream. Welcome to another broadcast. Rapper PnB Rock just faced his demise in South Los Angeles at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles after his quote-unquote girlfriend dropped the location of their whereabouts. And I put that in quotations because if a woman is really a friend of yours, she not gonna put you in danger like that. That's just a fact, especially if you're a known rapper. So rapper PnB Rock was met with some vicious savages who pretty much ran in and requested that PnB Rock remove his jewelry, his belongings, and give him up. From all accounts of the story, these thugs and savages was not really met with any, they wasn't met with any pushback. It's not like a brother who's unarmed is gonna fight back, especially while he's with his girl on a date. But still, all in all, they proceeded to terminate that brother. Now, you young brothers out here, man, a lot of y'all brothers, man, y'all gotta move different. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna give you the game that's gonna keep you out of danger. I'm gonna give you the game that's gonna keep these type of situations from transpiring in your life, man. Listen, first and foremost, get off of Instagram. Get off of Instagram, especially if you active in these streets, especially if you got some money. If you got the bag, get off of Instagram. As of September 1st, Instagram has been sharing data, and people actually have been complaining about this. They're sharing your data. They're telling your exact whereabouts or a roundabout pinpoint of where you may be located. And it's dangerous. Y'all gotta understand that Instagram is worse than the streets. And the reason I say that because back in the day, when brothers was active in the streets and you were looking for someone, you had to actually go to different people in the neighborhood and shake individuals down to find that person's whereabouts. Nowadays, all you gotta do is log in. That's it. All you gotta do is log in. And you brothers, y'all work hard to get to the money, get to the bag, and then you showing it off, and you think that people ain't vultures out here. You think that people ain't out here cannibalizing each other. You don't understand how savage it is out here. Like, especially in these quote-unquote liberal states, right? Such as Los Angeles, New York City, Chicago, all of these kind of places. If you notice, the places where there's the most stringent gun laws, the place where you got the most stringent gun laws, the most murder happen. There's no respect in those places. We talking about Los Angeles, the damn wild, wild west. See, in places like GA and Tennessee and different places in the United States, Florida, listen, it don't go down like that. You know why? Because people be armed. People be strapped. Down south, people be strapped. So people are not just gonna be so quick to run up on people and air them out like that. But in the cities that got the most stringent gun laws, where people are afraid to carry, that's where the most violence is happening. New York City, same thing. Gun laws are crazy out there, but that's where people getting aired out at. It's a sad situation. It's a sad scenario, really. Listen, you brothers got to stop taking these women out on dates as well. Stop it. Stop it. These women are too giddy out here. They too damn giddy. They want to be seen. They too damn vain. They dropping locations and all of that kind of stuff. Stop taking these women out. Shout out to Black Male TV Advice. No dinner dates. Hashtag no dinner dates. Because it can cost you your life. And who's to say that that man wasn't set up? Who's to say there wasn't foul play involved? Because if that's his girlfriend, as the media is trying to label it, if that was his girlfriend, why would she drop his location knowing that he's a famous rapper in uncharted territory? Why would she do that? Why would she do that? More than likely, it was just some female he was dealing with, taking her out, showing her out on the town, whining and dining. And look what became of that. Look what became of that. Somebody says, now you got to deal with the right women. That's a fact as well. Somebody said the chick just could have been dingy. I mean, that's true too. But all in all, I don't think it boils down to being dingy. I think it boils down to being vain and wanting to be seen everywhere. That's the issue with society now. You want to air out everything you doing. Everybody want to be famous. Everybody want to show off. Nobody want to be low key. And so you got to understand how Los Angeles is, man. When I say it's the wild, wild west, it's the wild, wild west. You got a lot of those goons out there. They're not even killing for money. You understand? Like, it used to be a time where money is the motive. Nowadays, ladies and gentlemen, money don't even have to be the motive. Literally, you got all these gangbangers that are out here killing for stripes. Just to say they did the next person in. Just to gain rank in they respective gang. It ain't about a chain, it ain't about getting money sometimes in these gangbanging cities. No. It's just the fact that you ain't check in. It's just the fact that, hey, if you can take this rapper out, boom, you get elevated in your gang status. Somebody said, I've been out of town and chicks found out where I'm at, where I'm from, and where I go. It's crazy out here. Yeah, real talk. You gotta move different out here. And then there's various stories going out saying that, certain gangbangers might have lined them up and things of that nature. And here's the kicker of the situation. Guess what? That young lady who dropped the ad, dropped the location, guess what? She's still alive. She's alive. She's alive. And clearly, nothing she's seen led to the arrest. Check this out. Listen carefully. Nothing that she's seen and what took place led to the arrest of these assailants. Wrap your mind around that. Wrap your mind around that. These guys roll up in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and they request that this man give up his jewelry. I'm pretty sure he wasn't fighting back. And you know what they did? They had no mercy. No mercy at all. You know why? Because these savages, they get even more brave when they see you vulnerable. When they see you vulnerable out here, like, oh, okay, let's take it a step further. You dealing with demons out here, man. Everybody running around here on demon time, bro. Rollo says, beware the honey badgers. I'm not thirsty for them 100. There's definitely a lot of honey traps out here. And you never know what these females' motives are. That's why, listen, the only woman you should be taking out is a woman that you consider as a wife. A woman that is show and proved. She is show and proved that this woman is down 100%. And she's intelligent enough to know that, hey, I'm getting to the bag, we getting to the bag, we got to maneuver a certain way. She got to be trusted, bro. Other than that, it ain't no taking no quote unquote girlfriends out. Hell no. It ain't no such, nah. That's putting your life in jeopardy. That's putting your life in danger. And it's crazy because I was just talking about this in my last stream, how a lot of these women, they got goons. They all got shooters, man. A lot of these ladies out here got shooters. I was just talking about this, how certain ladies learn your whereabouts, your in and outs, the way you move, and they're reporting it back to Satan. They're reporting it back to the shooter. They're reporting it back to the goon. And I'm not claiming that that's the scenario with this situation. I'm not claiming that. But what I'm trying to do is make sure that you brothers is on point, that you know how dangerous it is out here. Stop trying to impress these women. It's time that you starve the modern woman out, man. Taking her on, she don't deserve, listen, they don't deserve Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. They not even intelligent enough to know that, listen, I'm famous, I'm a rapper, you can't be dropping my whereabouts in nomad's land. Dijon, thank you for the $10 contribution, says it's supposed to be a high-class place and this happens. I talked to a roommate who used to live in LA 2019. He just went independent. Right. That's real talk. That's a known place. And you know what? I feel like a lot of these social media platforms understand what type of environment they creating. I believe that they know what they're doing. They allow a lot of gang banging. They allow this gang banging on social media. They allow it. Matter of fact, I would go as far as to say a lot of active gang members that's on these platforms, they get pushed. They get pushed through the algorithms. They get promoted, and there's a reason for this. They have cultivated an environment where everybody can conduct surveillance on each other. And then at the same time, they're creating an environment where people are beefing and going back and forth. That is a recipe for a catastrophe, ladies and gentlemen. That's a recipe for destruction. It's a perfect storm for people to just go ahead and reach out and touch somebody. And only in the profession of rap music is somebody's life constantly in danger, man. Constantly in jeopardy. And all you doing is making music. Not to say that PnB Rock is totally innocent, because, listen, the Most High God has charge over life and death. And, we see him throwing up the devil horns. And I know some people gonna say, well, New Breed, that's because he's representing rock and roll. Well, what does rock and roll represent? His name is PnB Rock. He throwing up devil signs because, that's rock and roll. Well, what was rock and roll representing? You see? Satan worship. Devil worship. And they basically put that same type of frequency into hip hop. And see, once upon a time, rock and rollers were the only ones with tattoos all over their face and throwing up demon horns and devil horns. That would be considered radical back in the day. In the inception of hip hop. And when you channeling that type of energy, the devil comes to collect. And you got to understand, PnB Rock hasn't really been relevant for at least 5 years. Now, within the last year or so, he's done a lot of features, but I haven't seen him drop any like real projects within the last 8 to 5 years. So, it seems like all these rappers have an expiration date. It really begins to look like they all have an expiration date, man. And everybody in here should thumb the video up, because there's a positive message in this, man. This ain't that sensationalism. What we do over here is we learn from these mistakes that these rappers make in order to try to save lives, man. That's what it's about. When we cover these stories, that's what it's about. Think about the mistakes that these individuals make. Thanks for the $5 contribution. Says the roommate witnessed the shootout at the public bus stop in LA, which I was trying to say, and PnB Rock went independent. Okay, so the roommate seen it. Yeah, I seen various videos of one gentleman reacting to what he saw, man, and It's just unfortunate because that man was 30 years old, bro. He was 30 years old, man. 30. That's a young man, bro. That's young, bro. Somebody said that waffle and chicken place was in a horrible area in LA. He wasn't moving right. Like, bro, you're 30 years old. You're moving like a teenager, bro. Shaking my head. And you're a known artist. Yeah, exactly, man. We just got to be wiser, man. Like, I understand that certain people want to hold on to their street cred and visit certain places. But let me just tell you like this. It don't make sense, y'all. Just like the NBA Youngboy song. I'm $1 million N-word, but I'm still posted in the bricks. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. NBA Youngboy right. And he's still doing it, but it don't make sense. It literally don't make no sense. It don't make sense. Listen, when you get to the bag, when you get to the money, get far away from the hood as you can. Get yourself in a gated community. Get yourself far away from the city. Get yourself far away from the honey traps. Go somewhere in the suburbs, go somewhere in the country and get yourself a good girl and chill the hell out. Seriously, all you rappers. Listen, if you're inspired to be a rapper, right, and be a millionaire and make all this money, listen, what's the use of getting to the bag, making all this money if you getting terminated early because you still want to hold on to some street cred as if it's honor amongst thieves? Them streets don't care about you, man. They will chew you up and spit you out. They don't give a damn about you. I've been lost my hood pass. I don't want nothing to do with the hood. I don't want nothing to do with nobody in the hood. Unless they trying to wake up. Unless they trying to wake up and come to the truth. Understanding who we are. That we kings and queens of this earth. And we got to do better. Other than that, because you know, we still got brothers and sisters living in the trenches. Hell, I'm from the trenches. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't forgot where I'm from. But I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I'm posted in the bricks. I'll be damned if I'm posted in the bricks with red cups chilling on the block with a bunch of Negroes who out here scheming and up to no good. You could be just collateral damage out here. Cause one of your homeboys ain't right out here doing the streets dirty. Yes, somebody said this is why I don't do social media. Exactly. Somebody said take the hood and violence to the suburbs. You can't spew violence and not attract it. This is not her fault. He failed himself. I'm not saying it's her fault at all. That's not what I said. Peep what I said in this video. And you do have a point about certain things. Listen, when those savages want to get to you, they're going to get to you. So karma does come into play. The seeds that you plant come into play, no matter where you at. Let's make that clear. You don't want to be out here being a rotten dude, you know, doing whatever in these streets and not thinking that the comeback ain't happening. It's going to come back on you. Unless the Lord, you know, does some divine intervention. Right? But I never said that it was her fault. What I said was, you as brothers, I'm holding the blame to him because you shouldn't be taking these women out to begin with. That's my point. Don't take them nowhere. Especially if you have not properly vetted that woman and courted that woman. Especially if that woman don't know what's going on. Especially if she don't understand how the world works and how the streets work. You want a woman who got some common sense. You want a woman who, and this is the thing, they saying it was his girlfriend. Listen, if you are going on a date with your girlfriend, why would she be dropping a location? Answer that. Since a lot of people want to defend this young lady, why would you drop a location if this is your man and y'all go out all the time? If y'all go on dates all the time. No, this woman was showing off because she was with PnB Rock and she wanted to show where she was at. Or it was foul play involved. That's the only thing that makes sense. See, what y'all don't understand is, man, a lot of these rappers who die, a lot of street brothers who die, a lot of these individuals die behind the hands of a woman. The grave is full of brothers who done died because of these women. Oh, do we need to list them? Do we need to list them? King Von. King Von behind a woman. Yeah, it was behind a woman. And guess what? That led to a slew of other murders. Yeah, a whole slew of them. Because the guy that was involved in the altercation that took place in Atlanta, the other rapper, whatever his name is, y'all know who I'm talking about, his homeboy just got put down, and you heard him screaming in agony while his boy laying out in the streets. Because guess what? Retaliation. And y'all know that rapper, what his name, Quando. This all started behind a woman. We talking about wars happen behind these women because you brothers don't know how to move out here. Somebody said his girl could have set him up. Yeah, she could have. It probably wasn't his girl. The media is just labeling that. But more than likely, this is some broad that he was dealing with, that he was fooling around with, that he took out on a date. And she could have been down with them goons, man. I tell y'all, man. These women, they do things for a price, man. Y'all understand that some of these honey traps out here, they looking real good. And some of them look innocent too. But you know what? They are literally hired assassins. And you don't even know you dealing with a hired assassin. You don't even know that this woman is marking you for death. You dealing with a whole demon, a whole spawn of Satan. And you don't know who she's in secret conversations with. You think you that guy. You think you fly. You think you the one, you know what I'm saying, that's out here macking. Look at the common denominators of all these dead rappers. It's either some woman is involved in it somehow, some way, or the rapper himself has lyrics that are violent. You know why? You know why they end up dying? Because they got violent lyrics, even if they ain't about that life. Because words hold power. You create an environment by what you say. That's the common denominator. Every time you see a rapper pop up dead, it's either a woman behind it or that rapper rapped about busting somebody's head open, rolling up on the block, spraying everything, killing everybody. They dropping bodies left and right. They rapping like they damn Liam Neeson. Every rapper, Liam Neeson, with a set of skills. They all know how to shoot Dracos and ARs and shotguns, and they just Billy Badass out here. Every rapper rapping about, you know what I'm saying, the same damn thing. And guess what happens every single time? Damn Clint Eastwood rappers. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, everybody, Arnold Schwarzenegger, everybody got to steal, everybody popping heads and everything, right? That's the common denominator. Either there's a woman behind it or that rapper cultivated that environment. In this situation, I believe personally, it's the woman behind it. That's what I think. Yeah, somebody said, yeah, they all just talk. I wouldn't doubt it. Somebody said, I think he faked his death and set up a scene and had someone record to confirm, but that's just me. Nah, man, he gone, man. He gone. Yeah, somebody said that all these rappers want to be John Wick. Everybody want to be on demon, and everybody want to be on demon time until hell comes, right? Everybody on demon time until the devil shows up. That's how it is. Not saying that that's the situation with PnB. I think that he was set up. That's what I think. And this is what you brothers need to learn. Get off of social media. Stop flexing and flogging on social media. Stop showing off what you got. Stop talking so much. Stop beefing. Stop thinking that everybody uh, stop thinking everybody is coochie out here in these streets. Stop thinking everybody's a pussy cat in these streets. If you start beefing with individuals, you don't know how resourceful certain people are. You don't know that everybody can be touched. You can be touched. I don't care how invincible you think you are. I don't care how much street credibility you have. I don't care how many mob ties and gang ties you have. I don't care who your daddy was, your uncles, your father. I don't care about none of that. Everybody can be touched. Don't get on social media and pop off with nobody and take people and underestimate people. Stop taking your life for granted out here. Get off of Instagram, especially if you active out here. If you gang banging and you doing your thing or whatever in these streets, I recommend you get the hell out of them streets. But if you're gonna be active, then damn, at least have the common decency to turn those damn locations off. Now on Instagram, you gotta actually go into your settings. And they make it complicated. That's why I might just get off Instagram altogether. They make it complicated, but you have to now go into your settings and turn off your location. Like where they can't trace you. See, all of these daggone platforms are about data collection. They want to know how you move. It's one big gang stalking program. It's one big agency just collecting data, trying to figure out how people move, especially within our community. And they're using the watchful eye of Horus, the one seeing eye, to basically watch everybody, right? And they want to know where you at, what mall you go to, what grocery store you go to. Some of us gonna have to delete Instagram altogether, uninstall it, especially if you're somebody who, you know, you may have a few dollars on you, because people are desperate out here, man. People are savages. You living in a different time now. People don't just rob you and take what they need. People want your life. You got some people who are just out here hunting people. They're just hunting people, feasting off your souls. There's individuals who are just straight up murderers and they get pleasure out of it. The streets ain't what they used to be. Things are not money motivated like y'all think. There's a devil in the ghetto, and this devil is ripping the hood apart, bro. There's a demon that's roaming around these streets, and it is ripping the streets apart, bro. And it ain't got nothing to do with money. It's all about souls. It's all about terminating life. Somebody said, y'all thumb the video up, man. We got 1,300 people in here. Well, maybe let's get 1,000 likes on the video. What we doing? Because it's crazy how when I cover these topics from a positive perspective and how we can learn from it, nobody want to bang that like button and support it. But you got all these other damn content creators who sensationalize everything and try to make everything something to be sensationalized or something to be entertainment. This ain't entertainment. I'm telling you some real talk that's gonna save your damn life. So like the video. Crazy part is my platform over here is one of the best platforms on YouTube. But you know what? It'll never get what it deserves. You know why? Because people are negative. People are negative. People with positive messages don't never get the push they supposed to get. Ever. Somebody says some people don't need to be on social media, period. Gone into immaturity, just children. Right. Somebody said her being the baby mama is a cover-up. So she is a baby. Is she a baby mama? I wouldn't think so. The way she was moving, somebody said she a baby mama. I don't know about that. I haven't seen that. It just labeled his girlfriend. And listen, some of these baby mamas you can't trust either. So don't get it twisted, because a woman have a baby with you. If you have a baby with the wrong woman, you need to have your eyebrows up even more. The media just said it was his girlfriend, but all in all, if that's your child's mother and y'all together, why the hell is she posting your location? Brother, stop taking these women out. Unless she is sure improved, unless she been in your life holding it down for many, many years, and she know the deal. Other than that, don't take them nowhere. Don't take them nowhere. It's to the point where you shouldn't even bring them to your house, man. And if you're gonna get a hotel room, guess what? Don't give her no room key. You hear me? If you get a hotel room, don't get that broad no room key. Nope, you the only one that got access to that room. I'm trying to tell you something that's gonna save your lives, brothers. Because as the inflation continues, as desperate times continue to elevate, these thirsty honey traps are gonna get that much more venomous out here. And I've been warning y'all. I told y'all months ago that this summer gonna be a hot one. It's gonna be a scorcher. I told y'all this. And ever since then, look what been happening. Yeah, that's what they are, honey traps. They may look sweet. Their words may be sweet as honey. You may just really want to be seen with these women in public because they look that good. They look so good. You just want to show her off. You want to show the world the type of beautiful woman that you got on your arm. But guess what? The problem is you didn't vet her properly. The problem is, in this modern society, you shouldn't be taking them out anyway. You living in a time where these women is independent. They making their own money. They don't need us for nothing. Why the hell we taking you on dates? You're not getting nothing from me. No. Not a red cent. I'm not taking these women nowhere. I can't do nothing for you. I can't do nothing for you. Seriously, nothing. You ain't gonna cost me my life from being out here showing off and trying to impress you. I'm not trying to impress nothing. Because more than likely, the only thing these women want these days is what's in your pockets, what they can get from you. And you ain't getting a damn thing from me. If you interested from me, it's hard D and bubble gum, and that's about it, and that's about all. If you don't want hard D and bubble gum, if you don't want hard D, bubble gum, and Listerine, stay away from me. Because that's all you're going to get. I'm not providing for these women. I'm not doing none of that. No, none of that. None of that. We in 2023. Listen, listen, I'm a Bible believer, but this is not 2,000 years ago. This is not 2,000 years ago, bro. That's why in Deuteronomy it says, if you take on another wife, her food, clothes, and shelter shall not be diminished. But then when you fast forward to Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1, it says, let us eat our own bread. Let us buy our own clothes. Let us get our own raiment. You see the difference there from the Old to the New Testament? Or from the Old to the New as the Bible progressive? You see the difference? So we're going to live in a time where women need to get it on their own. You get it on your own, damn it. Get your own clothes. No, I promote that. I love independent women. Be independent. I'm not taking you nowhere. You can't get a chicken, a waffle, nothing. Not a 4 for $4, not none of that. You can't get a falafel. No. Can we stop and get a juice? No, nothing. You got your money? Matter of fact, you can't eat. Listen. You better have your own car too. You better have your own whip. You better have everything your own. You better have it all together. You better have it all together on your own. Seriously. I'm not whining and dining. I'm not treating, because y'all ain't gonna cost me my damn life. All it takes is a text message. And that's what these women be doing, sitting there texting. Texting they number one shooter. They all got shooters. Y'all think it's a game. One day, y'all gonna say, yo, that brother New Breed, he was giving us some game. He had some foresight. One day y'all gonna say New Breed knew what times we were coming in. He knew that these women was gonna get desperate. Y'all brothers better sit back, focus on your own goals, build yourself, be purposeful, be driven, and watch the real women start to gravitate after you build yourself up. Thanks for the $10 contribution. Says modern technology is the Trojan horse of the century, convenience and comfort for the low price of your soul. 100. That's real talk. Real talk. Yeah, these cell phones, these devices that we use, we got to understand. We got to take the proper precautions, man. There's enemies out there lurking. There's people tracing IP addresses. Not even just on the street level. Not just these goons in the hood that can look you up, right? Not just them, but you got, Big Brother. That's what they call it. You got Big Brother that's watching too. And they the ones sending the agents, the gang stalkers, the perps, the weirdos, and all these kind of people. That's the reason why some of you people who've been spiritually awakened are being followed around all the damn time. Y'all see it. Every time you go somewhere, somebody's watching. How you think they know where you at? These are government agencies out here sending perps. COINTELPRO, CIA, FBI, all kind of Freemasonic groups, they watch. You talking about the New Age occult? The New Age occult combined with the Masons, they watch. They watch social media. Yeah. Man, but hold up. Somebody said, erase everything, install a VPN. Yeah, get yourself a VPN, man. Get yourself a VPN for real. Y'all gotta be aware out here, man. Stop taking them on dates, man. Stop doing it. Somebody said, I ain't gonna lie, I be in the house a lot. I just handle my business. That's how you gotta be. That's how you gotta be. Man, listen, there's a storm coming, man. There's a spiritual storm coming, and brothers, you gotta gird up your loins and prepare for it, man. You gotta have some D control out here, because thinking with your D will get you shot, killed out here. Don't listen to Kevin Gates' stupid ass with that song he dropped talking about, I'm just thinking with my D. Don't listen to him, bro. That's gonna get you left out here real quick. So you gotta be disciplined, man. Focus on you, man. Focus on building up what you need to build up as a man. Stay away from these women that you can't trust, especially the ones you ain't even vetted. And as far as those savages that did what they did, they're gonna get what's coming to them. That's how it go. Listen, what go around, come around. They did what they did to that brother, PnB Rock. They did what they did to him, and guess what? Karma gonna come back around. It's gonna happen to them. It's just gonna keep happening. It's a continual war, man. And that's what it is, man. Y'all gotta move wise out here. Hopefully y'all gain some edification from this stream. Make sure you share this video, like this video. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Pound that subscribe button and turn all your post notifications on so you can get videos as they're being uploaded. Also, man, follow me on Patreon at patreon.com/newbreed. Also, support my content at newbreed.love. It'll be highly appreciated, and it goes to nonprofit organizations. All right? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, y'all be safe out here. Y'all be balanced. Y'all have a good evening. With that being said, shalom and peace.